says. Sorry about that.
No problem. They were writing in the Discord too, and I didn't notice that at first.
Oh, okay, so now we are live. Let's see. I'll keep this up here so that I can see this. Yeah, when I went back to that browser, it said there was a connection issue. Please.
I'm on our page and nothing's popping up.
Well, give it a second.
We're in business. Yeah, we're in business.
Okay.
All right. What's up, everybody? Sorry for the delay. Sorry, Sheets. Keep going.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that when I was dealing with these stacks, kind of my second tier, I have like Cincinnati, Toronto, and the Angels all similar, but I actually have Toronto as lower owned than we thought Toronto would be popular. I have them lower than the Reds and the Angels.
I think on FanDuel that they're going to be a little more popular than people think.
Well, that could be. But if you want to really go down, so this is the way I kind of gauge this. Somebody that rates to be almost as good as this next tier, who's going to be much lower owned, is going to be the Arizonas.
Yep.
So maybe Arizonas would be the ones that I can use.
It's supposed to be open from what I've heard. I haven't got that confirmed, but maybe we could have somebody in chat check that out. But I do think the roof is going to be open, which is also a boost.
Okay. So so maybe that's what I'll do is I could play Arizonas with any of these. And that could be kind of like my key. And I guess they're pretty cheap, right? Let's see.
They're very cheap.
Just for the hell of it.
David Peralta, they're 2,600. That's like the play.
I'm looking at FanDuel, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to clear this.
Guys, say what's up and when you get in chat too and everything like that and ask questions and all that stuff.
We're going to clear the pitchers too because the thesis is we don't care, but we're not going to care about pricing too much with pitching. So let's see about that because you could be right. Let's see if I wanted to play the Arizonas and let's say I wanted to play. Let's say I'm going to be really pure and play exactly who they want me to play in my thing. So let's say you play Peralta, Escobar, Walker, I guess. Hold on, we're not playing Rojas, right? We don't play Rojas. And the guy I have is LeCastro. Do you like him?
Do I like LeCastro?
Steals bases, right?
I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to play from Arizona. So the way I've got him is again, it's always going to be power for me. So let me just grab it. Sorry, I've just got Cleveland here. I'm sorry, Cincinnati. Okay, so LeCastro, it's fine as a part of the four-man plus stack.
Yeah,
Cole Calhoun should be up there. David Peralta, Cabrera, Escobar. Those are my favorites, and then you get Christian Walker in there.
Okay, so then let's see what would happen if I don't even know what position these guys are. So let's see if we try to jam these Padres in just for the hell of it. So let's say we wanted to play Grisham in the outfield. Any chance Machado is shortstop anymore? Probably not.
No.
Probably not, right? Okay, so let's put Machado here. And then who's the shortstop for San Diego? Anybody? Oh, Kiner? No. There is none, right? Oh, the Haiku Kim, right? Okay. What position is Profar?
Profar. Yeah, I'm not as
He's second base. And so I'll be out as shortstop. Who's the shortstop for Arizona? Anybody? Anybody good?
No, I don't want anybody. I don't think we want the shortstops. It's dependent on FanDuel. No, it's
no, that's Rojas, right? Okay.
A lot of the same positions too, which is also going to make them even less popular.
Right. So the point is that maybe I don't need to do this. Maybe I don't need to play the Padres even.
Look, Molly could get them. Molly is a pitcher I like too, by the way. Today. This is a weak lineup, but there is a little bit of pop. They've got Molly can be absolutely terrible and get crushed by lefties. And these guys have got a few, especially Peralta. So like Cole Calhoun versus Trent Grisham isn't automatically, and Josh Naylor versus Trent Grisham on FanDuel. You can play those guys at a fraction of the ownership and be in good shape. You know what I mean? with
Let's see. I don't want to play. I'm running. Who's a good shortstop? Like, no, none of my shortstops look good. Fletcher, I like, right? If I was going to play the Angels,
yeah.
I'd like to play Rendon, right? Or Ohtani, don't I?
I like it. I like Ohtani. I mean, he does have a little finger thing you can use as an excuse, I guess.
Well, I don't need that then. You gotta. I think you have to play Rendon.
I think he's the best play on the slate.
Who is?
Rendon and Ramirez. That's my normal third baseman on FanDuel tonight.
Yeah, I don't think Arizona. I don't think I need to play them.
You don't need to. You absolutely don't need to.
Yeah, I don't think I need to.
I'm getting some Calhoun and Peralta. I mostly am using them as mini stacks, but I do have some full stacks too.
So let's go back to shortstop for a second. So of the shortstops out there, because if I want to do a pure 4x4, I would love to have a shortstop from one of my teams I want to play, right? So let's just see. So the Reds, we talked about them. Toronto, you can play Simeon, right? Is Simeon playing?
I think so, yeah. I don't see why he wouldn't be.
I don't know. I just don't have I don't have a lineup yet. That's all.
Can I get away with this?
Let's see. Simeon.
I may end up with freaking McCullers.
Where's Bichette?
You do that.
Bichette. Oh, so Bichette shortstop too. You can go double shortstop if you want. Let's see.
I like Atlanta, by the way, too, as a stack.
You do?
I don't have him in my big lineup as much, yeah.
And what? BGO. And then who do you like more between Teoscar and Gurriel? It'd have to be Teoscar, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, he's out?
What's that?
IL undisclosed. COVID list Friday. Yeah, he's out.
Who is?
Teoscar Hernandez.
You just play who's ever in the lineup.
Okay, I just don't know who that is yet.
Is he out? I don't.
It says here, as of April 9th,
they've got a lineup out, so we can just
20 minutes ago, he was placed on the COVID list.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay, so that's why he's out. Okay, that's why Grichuk is batting second.
So Grichuk is the one to play, right?
All of them are good plays.
Okay. And then, so the third base, you could either play Ramirez as part of the Clevelands or Rendon as part of the Angels.
Or play both of them and use your utility on third base. I think
Right, yeah. Right now, I got double shortstop with Simeon and Bichette.
I hate shortstop today, except for I like Simeon and Bichette.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like, just in terms of position strength, which is how I'm looking at it, I think that the best plays are those guys. I really do.
Let's see Ramirez. If we played Ramirez,
I'm gonna play Musgrove over here.
Can you get a first base? No, there's no first baseman out of the Cleveland game, right? That we could play. Not really.
Not that we really want to.
Right, because Roberto Perez and you play Josh Naylor.
I love Naylor.
Yeah,
Perfect kind of matchup for a guy like Naylor.
And then which Rosario? I got to play the right Rosario. Eddie Rosario, right?
So I've got to make a quick player. I also don't mind not fully stacking tonight, guys. I know that's look at what the first slate you would have been. I mean, you could have stacked the Tampa Bay thing, this for sure, but like you can just pick and choose on these little slates sometimes. I mean, I use my pitcher gets my catcher in that one. I actually loved what I did in the early slate, but I don't think it's going to work. Okay, so I got to edit this lineup. Sorry, because I do have a lot of Teoscar.
So if I did that, hide. Let's say I played McCullers just for shits and giggles. What would that look like?
I'm going to see questions in chat real quick.
If I played 3,600, then I would have. So if I played McCullers, I would have 3,600 left in the outfield. where I could either fill in with a fourth Cleveland or go to a one-off. And the if I wanted to go a Cleveland, I'm kind of out of Clevelands, I think.
Yeah.
I already I could play Reyes if I want. No, but that's like leaving like 800 on the table. I don't really want to do that. I don't think. There's got to be a better $3,600 maybe one-off outfielder.
Then who have you got right now?
Well, I don't have anybody in my last outfield position.
I love Freddie Freeman today. I really do.
What'd you say?
I just love Freddie Freeman today.
Let me see something. No, that's not.
I'm just going to use him.
Could play a one-off of Will Myers.
Grichuk's a good play too. As Button Bongo said, can you rank my favorite starting pitchers on DK? Okay, so that's a really and a very important one, but that's a tough one. Sheets, are you still on FanDuel or ready to go over to DK?
I just need 1 second before I go over to DK.
I honestly think that I'm going to take absolutely a shot and play Heaney. I really do in my big one. I honestly.
So we're going over to DraftKings?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? Okay. All right. Let me pull this over here. Let me take a look and see. So for me, so you're going to take a shot with Heaney?
I think I might. I don't think he's the best pitcher. I think that there's enough upside in his ownership. I just could see it happening. You know what I mean?
I do have him. I mean, like, it's not like he's no owned. I mean, I have him like 12%. I guess that's cheap.
I'm thinking about him in my one entry, my 1,777. Like, genuinely thinking about it because I think he has, like, he's going to be higher owned on DK, so it's not going to matter as much. On FanDuel, it's really the balls out play.
Oh, so we're back to FanDuel. I just want
to.
No,
I'm just jumping. Okay. I was just thinking about Heaney in general.
Okay, so let me give my look at DraftKings here. So I still have Musgrove as listed as the top pitcher at like 50% ownership. I don't know if I just don't know if I can do it.
I got you.
I just don't believe it.
A little better play on FanDuel at 20%. That's what I'm doing.
I really think I'm just going to have to lose. I like oh, you're right. Look at Mazara's 2K, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5% ownership. Yeah, sure. Okay. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of stupid. And I think that the problem is, like, I almost think you could play him with Plesac if you wanted to. Like, I really, as a one-off on Detroit, like, he has the power might be back.
So that's my pitch. So I like McCullers. I like Wheeler. And like I do like Atlanta on the other side too. Right? But I like McCullers. I like Wheeler. The Morton one I'm thinking about. The Heaney thing, you might talk me into this one. You might talk me into this one.
The path is there for it. I'm not saying it's going to happen. He could be wild like he can get. But like this guy, this price, this matchup, this run total would have been probably in the 4 range instead of 5 point whatever. And we all played him last time, and it's just he had a bad outing. Like this is what he is. He's a guy who's extremely streaky, and he was popular, so now no one wants to play him. And he was going up against a really, really good White Sox team, by the way, who has a lot of guys who crush lefties, MVP included. Yeah. So anyway,
I'll say this. So again, I'm just gonna this is full disclaimer. So according to my fancy dancy stack tool, whatever it is, the best stack I have is actually also the most popular. Well, I have is the most popular. That would be Cleveland on DraftKings. Are they not going to be the most popular?
Yeah, I'm playing them more on FanDuel, but I think that they will be more popular. I think they really will be popular on
yeah. If you want to know who I have here, is where it's like close to a good play. and just no one's going to play him, believe it or not. And I'm just because I'm testing my shit out, I'm going to play it myself. Is Detroit. So I'm gonna take a shot with that one.
I love that. I wish there was pitchers to pay up for to justify doing it. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. I know.
But then again, this is baseball, Sheets.
Well, I could pay up. Well, you know what? I could pay up for my freaking one-offs. I could get Trout, and you know what I mean, like, and all these other guys.
Yeah. I like Guerrero at first, but I like Freddie Freeman more. Somebody said NBA is going to be a nightmare. Jugga Kushti said it's going to be fun. Going to be fun in a nightmarish way. It's
always one man's fun's another man's nightmare.
Yeah. Just to keep in mind, you guys, I don't disagree about what you're saying about everybody loving Grichuk. And I like him too. My only thing I'd warn you is that you got to expect his ownership is going to skyrocket, especially like with the late news and him batting second instead of like he was projected like around 7th today. So just keep that in mind.
You know what you get to play, by the way, if you play the Detroit stack, you get to play your both these guys that you liked earlier when the one-offs, the Wilson Ramos and the Nomar Mazara.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to, and of course, don't forget, you get to play Akil McAdoo or whatever. Akil McAdoo. Certainly get to play him.
I honestly am like not needing to spend. It's so easy to pay for whoever you want, which is going to make you can't. Charlie Morton has as high an upside as these other guys do. So does maybe that's it, Sheets. This is a weird time where I might just differentiate pitching, and on DraftKings is my big one, and skip the play the semi. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to play the Angels anyway. They're going to be fine. Popular. And my catcher is going to be Real Muto. No, I can't do it because my catcher will be Darnell. I literally can't spend enough money. It's ridiculous.
Boy, if I get away with this, I'm a freaking hero.
Kidding me? You're a fucking hero. Sorry, you're a freaking hero anyway. All the guys getting through in golf, winning all the money yesterday in baseball, skipping basketball, which was another beautiful move.
That was definitely my best EV.
That might have been your best move of the year, of all of them. That was an awesome move. I really like.
There's no way this works. But just in case this does work, we're gonna do it. So that's what
the main lineup looks like right now. It's actually ridiculous.
$5. Okay.
Okay, there's this. How am I getting away with this? Well, we're gonna do it. That's a little ridiculous. Okay. So now let's get back to reality. Reality is the best stack is Cleveland, right? So let me make sure to get that. Wow.
I don't know if it's the best stack.
Which is the best stack?
I like the Angels today.
Angels too, yeah.
And I like
well, let's do one of each. So the Angels, I would play
Rendon,
Walsh,
Ohtani,
right?
Ohtani.
Trout's a good player.
Somebody told me he was.
And Upton, you still like him, right?
I have like 2,000 left when I build my lineup that I like on DraftKings. Yeah, I do like Upton. And the problem is you've also got Mazara and Naylor in there who are sort of eating up a little bit of my spots here. What I like about Naylor is that he's been getting all of his at-bats. It doesn't matter that he's been terrible. He's a power guy. You're playing him for power against a guy who just gets crushed by the – do you know what the ISO was? So it was 477 against Tehran last year.
Okay. Is that a lot?
That's literally – so that would be Mike Trout like on steroids and Coors.
Oh, okay.
For like a 1 week hot streak where he homered every day. It's beyond belief that it's actually possible that a human being could do that. It's really shocking. And there's ways to get weird with the Angel. You could play Ohtani in the outfield and then play Walsh at first. Like there's ways to get just to differentiate a little bit.
Who do we like at shortstop? You said we don't like shortstop, right? This week. I
don't like shortstop as much. Yeah, I think Suarez is probably my favorite with Bichette.
Oh, this is a lock. We'll do this one. And then we'll do.
I'm not going
Who else
to.
do you like? Who else do you like a catcher today?
Josh Naylor might be out for Mazzara here. I think I'm going to do this crazy thing that I thought I was thinking about. I like Travis d'Arnaud. Call me crazy. I think I'm gonna play him in my biggest buy-in lineup.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll stack Atlanta in that one, or we'll use him as a one-off.
I like Acuna and Freeman a ton. Freeman and Acuna have hit. Freeman has crushed Wheeler, and he's got 17 for 38 with a couple home runs, 13 walks, which means he's seen the ball well. I sort of like that.
All right, let me get one Reds. Freaking Votto ruining my life here. India. Wow, they've really priced up. What's his name? Castellanos is 5,300. Wow.
Yeah, he's second highest price I think on FanDuel too, ahead of Acuna. Dude, I think I'm gonna take this weird little shot here. Play Morton and Heaney as my pitchers. This is such a nuts lineup. I mean, it's really nuts. This should not be in a 777. This is like maybe too.
Oh, yeah, Heaney and who?
It's Heaney and Morton.
Wow.
And then I'm playing Acuna and d'Arnaud overspent.
You'll like I said, you'll be the only one, right?
Yeah. Well, first of all, anytime you can be the only one to play Acuna, you just got to do it.
Who do we like at second base today? Besides Scope. Escobar, right?
Yeah. David Fletcher, Ozzie Albies. I'm crazy. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. It makes sense to me. I don't care what anybody could tell me. This is wrong. I think for tournaments, this is freaking awesome. And I'm going to use that kid Tejada batting second because I want to spend up for Trout, Acuna, and play the full Angels, most expensive stack.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one Heaney. He correlates with the Angels, right? There you go.
Yeah.
We'll get Heaney in here. NBA, there's some news. I don't even want to look.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
I don't even want to see what it is. Suarez. And then we go to Escobar, right? Yeah, this works. Okay. That looks good to me. So then we do have to look at NBA, right?
It's a nightmare. It's a freaking nightmare.
Are you serious?
It's everybody's out. It's
all right.
Time you feel like drawing, so we got to figure out a way to win instead.
Yeah, I give up. So who's out?
Everybody. I can't get into everything. Too many things. It's going to be a stars and scrubs slate, and there are going to be more news. So Brogdon, LeVert.
Let's see. Let's see who's in.
Semi-healthy in whatever in Indy, so we know that.
Well, let me read through what I can see. How about that?
No, I'll go through the.
You will, because I haven't looked at all.
All right, so no Middleton, DiVincenzo are questionable. What's his name is out. Like the best play is the highest owned play is going to be the other Antetokounmpo.
Oh, because Giannis, wait, so I see Capella in, Gallo in, Lonzo out, Ingram in. Dude, this is.
It's nuts.
No, this is.
And it's going to get more nuts too, by the way. Another one who's going to be popular today is going to be Jeff Teague.
Jeff T is going to be popular.
We're going to stack that game is what's going to end up happening. Bobby Portis is becoming like a must play, probably the highest owned player on the slate, actually, next to Thanasis.
Oh, really? Oh, look at this. This is special insight into my NBA approach tonight. Look at this.
Jordan Nwora is going to shoot up all
Bob,
the.
Are you watching this? This is. I hope that you're all watching. This is.
Are you doing it on DraftKings? Don't do it on DraftKings.
Huh? What's that?
I didn't know if you're doing it.
No, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm done. That's it.
What did you do?
I unregistered for everything on FanDuel.
Oh my god, bro!
I just saved $1,020. I'm the best.
Oh, K9 Bronco asked what I'm drinking. It's actually a kombucha, so that's what it is, and it's delicious. It's the Friday.
Dude, I got Xfinity action in NASCAR tonight. Why do I need to play this freaking crap?
Oh my god, how you even do that is tough.
At least I know who's racing.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who knows who's behind these masks? I'm just kidding around.
Oh, one more. Sorry. One more. Oh, this one won't let me. They won't let me cancel this one. So I got to play one lineup? Okay. Fair enough.
So now Jalen McDaniels is like the guy who's going to 8X and he's not even going to be popular.
Middleton is out, you're saying?
Middleton, Giannis, DiVincenzo, Drew.
So you're saying that Giannis is the best play?
I mean, him and Nwora are going to be crazy popular, and I'm going to play
who?
Nwora, Nwora.
Of course. Who else?
He's he plays like he's a physical specimen. This guy.
Really?
The thing that worries me about playing him is that he hasn't played like any minutes at all. But I hear good things about him. He did have one game where he played 36 minutes when everybody was out before, and he put up 40. And
who's going to have a good game? So Curry's going to have a good game. Jokic. Who's like actual like players? Like, do we like Beal or Westbrook?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I'm trying to do is get 3 of those guys in, which is not going to be
like more? Westbrook or Beal.
Westbrook is the better play. I mean, but Beal I have on FanDuel right now. But I would love to run back some of this Charlotte situation, and it's really hard on DraftKings to do it. But I think on FanDuel, it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Rozier with these guys and play one of Bridges or Washington or McDaniels or 2 of them. The problem is then you've skipped, just one of them because you're going to have to play Bobby Portis. Like, I mean, I would love to know what Bobby Portis' like real projection is tonight. What do you think his average would be in this situation? They're only like a 1.5 point underdog. Keep in mind,
like 40.
I would think like 45 or so. It's kind of interesting to think about like that, just to see how many guys who put up stats in the NBA, how good are they really? You know what I mean? All right.
Let me see.
Westbrook, Curry, and all this craziness, maybe? Wait, I'm sorry. Westbrook, Curry, Embiid, and all this craziness? Doesn't sound too bad to me.
Oh, wait. So let me.
All right, guys. I'm going to look and see if there's any questions. I got like 2 minutes to answer some, then I've got to figure this out. Oh, that doesn't look like there are any. So, Holiday, Middleton. Oh, and Lopez also, I forgot. He's the one I forgot. Oh, and DJ Augustine. They're really missing like everybody. So Jeff Teague. I mean, I don't know how popular this build is going to be, but I love. Oh, it doesn't work. That's why. Haha.
So who are we supposed to play on DraftKings now? This is like so ridiculous.
Nwora, Portis, Thanasis. So no one's going to play McDaniels, and it's going to be hard to play Embiid because you're going to want to use one of your
This is who we're gonna play, right? This is who we're gonna play. I can't believe I can't show this show this stuff. This is like ridiculous. Well, here's my savings.
Jalen McDaniels small forward eligibility. Jesus, give one of these guys small forward eligibility.
What's that? Oh,
None of them have it.
we like Sam Merrill. Is that the other guy?
Every player we're playing is a power forward. That's what makes it hard to play Embiid.
Dude, you know you can play Axel Foley. Do you know who Axel Tupain is?
I do not.
Axel Tupain is projecting for 17 fantasy points.
Well, forget the 17 fantasy points. We're looking for 10 X's here. We're really, honestly, genuinely not.
Maybe Axel Tupain is the way.
It's a great matchup too, like for all these guys. And Charlotte, it could be close. Like, I mean, still at home. It's hilarious what they're doing.
Axel Tupain.
So Giannis is forfeiting the MVP, which is kind of big of him. He's won the last.
What do you mean he forfeited the MVP?
He's been doing it by just sitting out,
Oh.
which is nice of him. Like, I mean, they give some other people a shot.
So Jeff Teague at 3,200, huh?
I mean, who else is going to play, man?
He's like a lock, right? Isn't he? What about Bryn Forbes? We like him?
The problem. That's a good question. It's actually a really good question. And maybe that's the answer. Maybe Bryn Forbes, because he's
my run here has 40% Bryn Forbes, whatever that means.
I like the Bryn Forbes, but you don't. If you play all these guys, you can't play all 5 of them because they're all minimum. And what are you gonna do? Or else, yeah, it'd be 5 of them. Because I'm playing Portis, I'm playing Nwora, I'm playing Thanasis, and then I'm debate. What I can do is I can skip Teague, play. What's his name? Play Forbes. It's a risky fucking. Hard to fade a guy consciously who's going to 10x his freaking salary.
Right?
So you have to leave money on the table. Oh my god. Nwora versus Thanasis. I think Thanasis gets the edge for me.
I wasn't around when they had that game before. I mean, like, are these guys any good?
Thanasis, I mean, they're like, they both are like little versions of Giannis. They're not really. they look like, I mean, so I take away McDaniels. He's out now. Jesus. But maybe
McDaniels is out?
No, I'm taking him out.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Sheets. That was my bad. It was the way I phrased it. It was not a good way.
I literally have 71% of a guy I haven't heard of 10 minutes ago.
That's hitting the Dodgers. Jesus.
Jay Nwora, that's his name?
Yeah. Jordan Nwora.
Nwora. I got to line up with Beal and Westbrook together. I mean, yeah. On DraftKings?
Yeah.
I just do. Just public service announcements.
I'm trying to figure this out still. Let's lock up both spots.
Well, what else can we do? If I don't want to play Westbrook and Beal together, let me see.
Play McDaniels on the other side. Yeah. Interesting, at least.
Play Rozier instead of him. Ingram.
Maybe we pay up for Rozier and really just do that. But so I have to fade Westbrook and I hate fading McDaniels here too. I really, really think this is a good spot for him.
What about Rondo?
No, skip. I don't even know if he'll play. To be honest, I'm very doubtful that he plays. Paul George is out too, by the way.
Oh, of course he is. Why would he play?
Yeah, seriously. If nobody else is doing it. He talked a lot of shit too after the game last night, so I was kind of surprised. Which I like that Paul George. Paul George is having, like, if you look at his numbers, it's actually freaky how good he's been.
Yeah, I don't know if I could pay $8,500 for Rozier on DraftKings. That might not be for me. But maybe.
You have the license to overspend tonight. So I'm going to play Westbrook, I'm going to play Steph, and I'm going to play Embiid, and I'm going to figure out the rest. And it makes it tricky, believe it or not, because you're going to want to play Portis Noir to get all these guys in. So it's not so simple as it seems.
Is Sabonis playing?
Yes.
Like that?
I don't think he's playable because you have to play at least two of Portis, Giannis' little brother, and Nwora.
Shit.
I really think you do. So, well, you can do it. You just can't play Embiid then.
Can you play
I
Vooch?
think Embiid is like the best. I really think he's a great GPP play. No, he's like going to be the lower owned, and you can pay up for everything, but he should be the lower owned of the bunch. That's pretty much all I'm asking for. Because I'm playing pretty chalky elsewhere.
Let me just tweak some FanDuel baseball crap. So I didn't finish that yet. Let's see what this looks like.
I can't believe that none of these guys are small forward eligible. It's really crazy to me. I don't know how you fade any of these guys. You can't play Embiid then. Jeff T could still play basketball.
You think he can?
Yeah, I mean, he can, you know?
Let me see some more Toronto Blue Jays lineups here. Let's see. Uriel, and then
I do think there's maybe some merit to playing McDaniels over Nwora. I feel like that's a volatile situation.
to play whom?
I feel like the Nwora thing doesn't have to happen,
Okay.
especially against this team. But pretty hard to ignore that. It's just hard to ignore. And the question should be like now, how much are we comfortable missing on the table? I can't believe DJ missed the cut. You just
Did he really?
the guy just wrote that, so I'm going to take it. Jason who said it. So Zalatoris is like the best golfer of all time. Let's not.
And we said it on the air too. I said, he's going to win, right?
Time sheets. He just even if he doesn't win, he's always going to be the best like point per dollar play on the slate.
He's just the best.
I love him so much.
One-offing Joey Gallo is always anticipated.
Why can't Steph Curry still be shooting guard eligible like he used to be? I hate not playing Embiid. I can't believe I'm even thinking about. Okay, I'm gonna go over to FanDuel because I gotta edit these lineups. This is ridiculous. All right, so FanDuel, my whole perception. I literally couldn't tell you how much I loved the first lineup I built on FanDuel, and it's basically completely out the window. I still might just like leave it in one in case like the Milwaukee game gets canceled. Like I don't know. And obviously less need for the insane value, but still.
Oh, is there any by the way? Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I was about to say that's definitely off the table.
Okay, so we're gonna play Nwora. Zubac is completely off my list now. so I can move over to Embiid. Maybe I'll do it over here. Just it's very you can get down so easily too. Nwora, Thanasis. All forward eligible. Let's go. Oh, this is hilarious. This slate is just freaking hilarious, man. But I like Jeff Teague is priced up a little bit on FanDuel, which either gives you an excuse to fade him or an excuse to play him. You can take it however you want. Terrence Mann is also going to go nuts tonight. I mean, it's just like there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Probably, right?
He's going to go nuts. We don't know even who's going to end up playing over there.
All right, we're good. So is the first round over? Is the cut over now?
I don't know.
He was the last guy? No, it doesn't look that way. Schauffele hitting. Schauffele's -3. Okay, that's safe.
Yeah, safe. That's safe. It's a contender.
No, I'm just. Harmon was really good today. Freaking sneaky lefties.
What happens when Bradley Beal gets announced out, though?
Well, then
I'm not saying he's going to, but I'm just saying, like, what happens here?
I'm probably going to lose.
By the way, he and Draymond cost me $150,000 because they got into a fight in the second quarter, and I ended up finishing 20 points off of the first place with them in my lineup. I had two 3K guys who went like for 50 and 45, and they were 1% owned each. So I had money counting in my hands, and they got thrown out of the game. And they both had combined for 60 already in the first quarter and a half or whatever. That was a brutal one. So we can still play McDaniels, I think, over on FanDuel. No, we can't. Bobby Portis. It's too hard. I can't do it, man. I can't get myself to fade this.
Let me see. Now, I really am sorry, guys. I mean, not that I never need to really apologize for anything, but I haven't checked out questions, and I just wasn't really prepared for basketball, especially for this. So
throw me the questions. I've got
let's see this. So Neiman coming back and saving my speed fee now. Oh, very nice, Butt Bongo. Zalatora is always near the top of the leaderboard. DJ misses the cut. That's crazy. Masters is crazy this year. Paul George is out. Yeah, you said that. Do you like Man for LAC? You have to, don't you? Like, I think Bobby kind of touched on that.
I do, but I don't know how to even play him. Like, you can play him over Forbes. That's the way to do it. So then you're playing Man, and probably you're also going to play.
What do you think about that P9 suggestion, by the way, Bobby, that maybe in a back-to-back Portis might be limited?
I don't think he's the guy they limit.
Okay.
I mean, look, it's fine. Go ahead, do it. I'm not going to, but I totally support anyone who wants to try it.
Gotcha.
I have Kawhi Leonard in my main lineup right now.
That's how bad it is out there.
No, I mean, like, look, everybody's out. If it was a real basketball game and he was going to play, I don't know if he's going to play.
Yeah, he might not play.
But you think that after they announced their other guys out, that they would announce him.
Well, seriously, these guys have become like, he's not playing? I don't feel like playing. Play.
All right, that allows me to do what I want to do. Here we go. That's what we're doing.
Oh, Berger needs to birdie 18 to make the cut? All right, that's depends on what side of the coin you're on. You can root for or root against. For me, these guys really freaking popular. I'm going to root against that.
I'll root against it too.
Right? Was it now? Where is it on the broadcast? Probably. It's probably on the live broadcast, right? Okay. I mean, I can't imagine them not showing that, but who knows? All right. Well, there you go. Schauffele closing that out. That's nice. No, you know who's going to win. You know perfectly well who's going to win.
Who?
It's going to be freaking Spieth because he always wins.
He always was. He was like the guy you weren't allowed to play when we started up this.
I haven't played him in like months. He's going to win again.
Do you remember what I'm talking about? How it was like, oh, well, you obviously can't play Jordan Spieth.
Right.
And Forbes
and this week in the Masters, you can be 25% owned and win for fun.
Fuck you, FanDuel. Sorry.
I mean, look at the top of the leaderboard. I mean, not that Zalatoris is bad, but I mean, there's Rose, Zalatoris, Harman, Leishman. Leishman's dangerous, but Leishman can also finish the tournament +2.
I love Kelly Oubre and Porter tonight.
Rory McIlroy with a stunning +6, champion.
Tell you what, he must have played well because he was playing like he was mad.
Dude, how good was Rose to freaking get his shit together and actually survive today?
Yeah, I mean, get right back. That's a winner right there, man.
That's amazing. Yeah, well, that is a winner. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Yeah, that's tough when you have those. I mean, he had some holes that was like you just want to give up almost.
Oh yeah, so Berger is in 17, so he's on the 18th hole. Okay, and he needs to. Yeah.
Anybody know how to spend all their money on FanDuel? Somebody want to clue me into it? I can't figure out how to do it.
Just these guys, just so you guys know, again, I'll be putting up an MMA thing a little later tonight for tomorrow, and I'll be around a little bit tomorrow. So if I have a chance, I will I'll push. Is the baseball slate tomorrow a night slate or a day slate?
I believe it's a night slate, but I haven't double checked everything. I don't know yet. I didn't look for the weekend yet.
You're completely guessing. So let me check.
Well, no, I'm trying to work right now. I'm trying to get.
Well, I know that, but like you said, I think it's a night. So you're just, as you're saying, you're just guessing. That's all. So let me just take a look and see. Okay, Berger's teeing off, so he does need to birdie to make the cut. Oh, that's slicing. Is that fading or slicing? It's always a tough call. Let's see what he got. Oh, he got lucky. Right side of the fairway. He needs a birdie though. Berger's not really a birdie guy. We'll see what happens. Let's see. MLB for tomorrow. Let's take a look. Tomorrow, Saturday. Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, no slate. It doesn't say anything yet. Let me look at the schedule. MLB schedule. Hold up over here. It's going to be copyright violations. All right, this is so tomorrow. All right, so some games are 110. 110, 110, 110, 110, 110. Yeah, it looks like an afternoon, right? Well, no, looks like two legit slates. We got two games starting at 1, 2 games starting at 2, 3 games starting at 2, 2 games starting at 4. Then probably these are like the split slates. Like these 2 games won't make it to either, the 6 o'clockers. Then there's like 6 games in the evening. I think it's two legit slates, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll definitely, at the very least, I don't know if I got stuff to do also, but at the very least, I'll post some shit in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you want to, if we get in a Discord, we'll
yeah. I'm just gonna. Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. If you guys have Berger, good luck to you. If you don't have Berger, we could all anti-sweat him. Casey Chalk is hanging in there. He's going to end up +2. No, he just bogeyed, so he'll be +2 going to the last hole, I think.
That's fine. I actually played him in some of my.
Oh, he's going to need to be +3. Oh, +3 is the cut. Right.
So Lonzo is out, right?
What did I forget what I said.
You told me before that Lonzo was out, but I wasn't sure that's still.
That's what I said. Then yeah, I don't remember. All right, guys. Sharing my screen. Good luck to you guys. Again, sorry I kind of tilt unregistered. I just couldn't deal with it. I just felt no edge, and and there was just more information coming. I just couldn't do it. Didn't have it in me today. Good. Hope everybody else does well. And
good luck to everybody. I'm still editing my line. I'm sorry. I'm a little
trying to how to poof you guys here. Let's see. No. Okay, there it is.